I apologize for this sweaty mess, but I just got out of the gym. And I realize it's been a while since I've updated you guys or said anything. I think my last YouTube video was probably like over 6 months ago, so it's been a while. So I thought I'd just update you on what's been going on. Last couple of months, fitness kind of fell to the sidelines there. We're moving into our new house next month finally, and I think things will kind of like calm down. But about 6 weeks ago, I started cutting. This is the longest I've been between preps. It's been about 6 months, and so I realized I don't know how my body's really going to readjust having this big of a time gap between really being dedicated and sticking to a strenuous diet. Man, I'm gonna just start pouring sweat. I turned down the air because it's really loud so that it wouldn't pick up in the phone, and it's 112 degrees right now, so I don't know about you guys, but this heat just makes me just angry and lethargic, and I don't want to do anything. And if I go out during the day, the second I get home, I'm just like done. I don't want to do anything. So that makes things really hard too. And when I'm bored and mopey, I want to eat. So that makes it hard to stick to the plan too. And so anyway, getting off track, back on track. So the last 6 weeks, I've been steadily trying to cut, and I haven't lost any weight. I've lost 1 pound. And as you know, you can fluctuate a couple pounds daily, so I don't even know if that's accurate. But I have started to finally notice a difference in my body composition over the last week. My husband's noticed a difference. I can see that I'm leaning out now. So even though the scale says otherwise, I am noticing a difference. And that's the hardest part to this, is trying to stick with it when the scale doesn't reflect that, or you're feeling, still kind of frumpy or but like I said, finally it seems like things are starting to go in the right direction, so that makes me happy. I also took my body fat, and I was like at 13%, which boggles my mind, because when I first started this a couple of years ago, I was like at 30%. So I was relatively thin, I just had no muscle. But I didn't think I'd be that low, 13% after 6 months of not being on a strenuous diet. So that makes me happy. I'm going to continue to just loosely cut over the next 4 weeks until we move into the new house, and then I'm going to do a show in November. So right now it's about 20 weeks away, so it's a little far out to just dive right into a prep. I was going to do it in August, but our closing date for the house is actually on the same weekend, so I was like, that's probably not a good idea. So this gives me a little bit more time, lets me get settled in before going balls to the wall on another prep. It gives me a little bit more time to have little things that I want here and there, and that's been the hardest thing, not being committed enough where I have a show, I have a certain amount of time, checking in with a coach, all of that, that my willpower isn't as strong as it was before. So if everybody's having pizza or there's a sweet treat and I want a piece, I'm like, I'll just work that into my macros today. Where when I'm in prep, I'm like, no way am I even a sprinkle or something, I'm not gonna have that. That can mess me up, and I'm finding it hard to say no to things right now. Not being crazy, but that's probably part of the reason that I'm just kind of stagnant on the scale right now. That's okay. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me. That's why I've kind of been AWOL the last little bit, just because training's been hit or miss, and diet's been whatever, and trying to be good but not being 100%, and just a lot going on in life, and I didn't know what I was going to do next, and I finally figured that out. So I'll update you more, but just I was thinking of it, just thought I'd let you guys know. But I I need to turn up the air now because I'm physically gonna die, I think, from the heat in here. But bye guys, talk later.